All right, y'all, this is Skip with Atlanta Carcast. I'm standing here at the Castle, Asylum Studios, which is the headquarters of the Asylum Studios Group. This is the owner proprietor, Rafael Capone.
What's good, ACC?
We are going to talk about what he does here, what he offers, some of the people he's had here at the shop, and we're going to go over his world famous H2 Hummer and also Lex Copperfield, which is his gold and white Lexus. Without further ado, we're going to let Mr. Capone introduce himself and tell you a little bit about the castle.
What's good, ACC? I'm Rafael Capone, owner of the Asylum Studio Group, and we're happy to have ACC here, and we're going to give a tour of our headquarters, Asylum Studios Atlanta, and talk about some of our company marketing promo cards. To give you a background on me, I started Asylum Studios in 1993 in my mother's basement. Moved it to Atlanta in 1995 with my little son, Lil Capone, y'all might have seen, at 6 months old, and just hit the ground running and just been putting in work. We're standing in front of our wall of fame, but I don't want to mislead you. This is a quarter of just this one particular location's celebrity client list. Having been doing recording and mixing since 1993, we go back to the beginning of trap music. We go back to the beginning of crunk music. We go back to the beginning of when Southern music was starting to kick up, or when hip hop was really hard. Early in LaFace, Soul Asylum been around, putting in work for a long, long time.
All right. We outside with Asylum H2, man. We already went over everything about the studio. It's a beautiful place. Y'all still got to come up here and check it out. But now it's all about these two vehicles. Okay, tell me about this particular vehicle, year, make, model. Tell me something about the outside of the truck.
Okay, this is the 2005 Hummer H2 SUT, wrapped in red chrome with a full MAT system.
Now, when you say it's a full MAT system, for you audio heads, MATs is a brand of stereo equipment, kind of like Rockefeller's Gate, DS18, Sundown, but this is all MATs. I believe you're sponsored. You got a sponsorship with them. Okay. Okay. Now we're looking at now part of the sound system. Explain to me what that is, or what you call it, or what's the purpose of that?
That was a speaker set up to give us more depth. It got a name that I didn't come up with. Shout out Tony from Shut It Down Boys, who gave us a name for that. He was like, yo, that's a top hat. And so now that's what it's known as, the top hat. But the top hat has 10 tens, 10 horns, 8 super tweeters, and then there's 4 subs back there in a ported box that fire to the back. And we use it as a mobile stage. We can pull out some microphones, raise it up, and get a 360 sound while for grand openings, hosting, or events.
Okay, now piggybacking off what you said about raise it up, it's actually on actuators, and it shuts down, and it's also waterproof, so you don't have to garage store it, you don't have to cover it a special way or nothing like that. And he also said something about hosting. 3 years ago now, I did a car show series in Florida, the Orlando, Tampa, Sarasota, Bradenton area, with McDonald's. I was with corporate McDonald's people, and they sponsored some car shows in their parking lots.
And they cut the check.
And they did cut the check. They really did. But we were at a car show, and it got crowded, and I needed a microphone. I actually hosted a car show with this vehicle. The microphone's walking around the parking lot talking trash like I do. Everybody know me, but this really does work, and I'm quite sure he'll catch it when it's on and give y'all, a taste of that. But let's move on around to the interior part of it, man.
Of course, shout out my sponsors. Metro Electronics, major sponsor, 100% sponsor. I call Metro, they send me what I need. Shout out MATS, or MATS as it say, but I say MATS because it's M-A-T-S. But after working hard over the years, MATS gave me 100% sponsorship. I started with a at-cost sponsorship, which still was costly because their gear is expensive. But after winning so many years, they gave me 100% sponsorship. Also, Stone Grips gave me 100% sponsorship, and now I'm partnered in that company. Then you have Rod Wraps was my initial wrap sponsor that I started the vehicle with. But going into the inside, we're really big on look, but also performance. So we have we have 8s, 6s, and tweeters. And people think that's a lot of speakers for being loud. We don't use them for being loud. We use them for specific frequency ranges, because technically we can be loud, but we're not loud. We're sound quality loud. So we wanted to play dynamically like it's in the studio out. Of course, you got our custom stone steering wheel. Because it's daytime, you can't see it, but it completely lights up. It has a remote, you know, and we can take it into a demo mode, and it'll just circulate through colors.
Okay, tell me something about. Okay, tell me something about your interior, man. Is that suede? Is that velvet? What is that? What's that?
So we have leather and suede interior for accents. Suede with the red stitching. Painted surface, so we got the gloss black on acrylic to protect the speakers. Headliner, which hopefully you'll get a chance to see, is all fiber optically lit. An iPad in the dash. A system this big requires a lot of control. So right in the armrest is all of our controls and EQs and crossovers. Hidden behind the iPad, we still have our radio control, so it's still a very functional vehicle, and our sunroof still works. On the front side, then of course we have the back side, which everybody likes the most. We have a center console which shouts out some of our sponsors. All our amps are inside the vehicle that control the inside of the vehicle, and an amp rack, 412s, 410s, and 4 super tweeters, just giving us a nice dynamic sound from the inside. Now I'll let the camera come in as I step away to capture the depth of the inside. You know, you cannot not have your TV still, because we do a lot of traveling, and we still have all 4 seats. So it's not a scenario where we had to fabricate the vehicle and we still can't ride 4D.
Okay, we already went over the Soul Asylum H2, man. Now we're here with what's called Lex Copperfield. This is a newer model Lexus. It's a hybrid. He gonna stress that in a minute. And we're gonna talk about that also, man, because like I said, the man has 2 show quality cars, excellent setup. It looks very good. Again, Car World, y'all check him out when y'all see him at car show. Mr. Capone, tell me about the year, make, and model, you know, and all that good stuff, and know about some of the stuff you got going on in the car.
Right here we have Lex Copperfield. It's all about that hybrid life. We call it eco-friendly stunting, or pop the hybrid trunk then.
Eco-friendly stunt.
Yes, sir. To a tank of gas, we get 500 miles, and it costs $25 to fill it up. The H2, we get 5 miles a gallon. A tank of gas gets me 179 miles. So you know we had to offset the big behemoth with something eco-friendly, but we could still stun in.
Hey, he pulled the H2 with the Lexus.
So Lex Copperfield is a 2016 ES300 hybrid. Shout out McLaren, a major sponsor of Metro Electronics. McLaren 100% sponsorship from the gate. They like the mob style Mero so much, they came in and took it, made it McLaren, and any car we bring to them, they make it McLaren. We love McLaren because of the paper combs, voice, and string instruments sound amazing. And the reason I say that, because we compete in sound quality with this car. With the Hummer, we compete in SPL and loud battle volumes. With this, it's all sound quality, period. And that's the type of setup it has.
Okay, cool. So tell me something about the color of the car. Is this a wrap? Is this paint? Is it paint and a wrap?
This is literally a 3-tone wrap. This car, real color, which is going to be hard to find, is brown. So we had Rod Wraps do a satin pearl in Miami, and then we had Wrap Pros in Atlanta do a hybrid blue, and then we accentuated it with copper to match the wheels. So this was a 3-tone wrap process to create Lex Copperfield and the multiple colors: hybrid blue, satin pearl, and copper.
Hybrid blue, white, and brown. Anyway, stop by being funny, man. We try to highlight everything about the vehicles or the people's vehicles that we interview again, because this is car based. We want to do everything that's affiliated with car clubs, studios, whatnot. So tell me a little bit about the inside of Lex Copperfield. While you're doing that, we can go over what kind of music you listen to when you roll.
Because I'm a mix engineer and we want our vehicles to sound like the studio, we don't listen to MP3s in our vehicles. I rock with Tidal. Tidal give me high quality sound files that sound exactly like it was meant to sound coming out of the studio. Now, as far as style of music, because I do music for a living, I listen to everything, depending on my mood. I'm gonna go from hip hop to trap to pop to dance to electronic, because the systems are so dynamic. I like to listen to different variations of music just to hear the response of the systems.
Okay, cool. One more thing. We got a segment. It's called What Are Those? With no more to be said, what are those? Explain to me how you got copper rims. Did you buy them? Did you build them? Explain that to me.
So when I was building Lex Copperfield, by the way, shout out Tony from SIDB for coming up with the name for Lex Copperfield, because I called it a penny for your thoughts because I wanted like a penny. It's saving me money. I'm saving pennies by rolling Lex, so it's penny for your thoughts. And Tony's like, nah, man, that's Lex Copperfield, and it's been the name for it ever since. And you can follow it on social media at Lex Copperfield. Shout out Insane from Shut It Down Boys for 2 names on our company vehicles. But our wheels are Black Diamond wheels. We got them from Survive Motorsports. We did a partnership sponsorship. We had to pay for the wheels, but they helped us get the best deal possible and found somebody that could give us a lightweight wheel that didn't hurt performance, and then they double plated it in copper. Black Diamond is in California. They custom made that wheel for the double plating of copper and gave us a lightweight wheel that allowed Lex to still keep 500 miles to a full tank of gas. Really it's 600, but that system dropped us down to 500. And on the H2, we got Diablos, but it's a custom wheel. It's a powder coated, iodized red and gloss black to go with that black and red Atlanta theme for the Soul Asylum H2.
I ain't got no more questions for him, because I'm jealous, I'm envious. No, I'm not. I'm just playing. But these are very nice vehicles, man. I am Skip with Atlanta Carcast. I have been here at the castle for the last 2 hours, man, talking with Mr. Rafael Capone, the owner and proprietor. He's a great guy. His studio is excellent as far as I know how studios go, because I'm not a studio head. But man, you guys like this stuff right here, man. Y'all come check him out. Again, I'm Skip with Atlanta Carcast, man. Appreciate y'all for listening. Peace out.